Alright YouTubers, what's going on? Come back at you with another flashlight video. Something different this time. This is a new company called Norzero, and this is available on Amazon. And this is a, what is the model number on this one? DC12 USB. It has a cool white LED. Comes in this nice tin. Tin can be used for a lot of other things, that's for sure. Keep moving, pursue more is what they say. That's their motto as I drop it. So you got this flashlight, comes like this. Comes with an 18650 battery, which is awesome, and a charger. So this is a rechargeable light. And you also get the lanyard and an extra O-ring. So let's talk about the light. So it is rechargeable, which is awesome. Reminds me of the Through-Night model I recently did. The name of it is escaping me. It's some TC10, I think. It's one that sits in my my car, my EDC bag. So very similar design, bigger, like I said, 18650 battery. It came with one. Rechargeable, which is cool. It's got a smooth reflector, a CREE 2200 milliamp 18650, CREE XM-L2 emitter on it, LED. Weighs in at, let's find out on the scale here. It's a pretty good sized light. Might be a good duty light. I'll tell you what I think the light's good for, and it's going to be based on how the light works. So it's about 4.4 ounces, so it's not terribly heavy, that's for sure, especially for that big of a light with a good sized battery in it. So with that, you're going to get a lot of power out of this one. 950 lumens, quite a bit of lumens going on. That's on the high mode. The medium mode is 475 lumens, low is 190 lumens, and then you have a strobe of 950 as well. So what's interesting about this flashlight, to set it apart from other flashlights, there is no tail switch, excuse me, no clicky or anything. It's up here on the front, which a lot of flashlights have it up there in the front. Alright, we're back. And it's a malfunction there. It was probably user error. I didn't screw it back on or put the battery in the right way. So the switch is forward, and it remembers your last mode. So I must have had this in like high mode because that's just blinding. But it's kind of cool how it glows green, and you can just hold down, it turns it off. Hold it down again, turns it on, and then you click it to go to the different modes. Your strobe, SOS, high, medium, low. And it remembers the last mode, so it has a memory. So it glows like a cool green there, you can see it there. So you can see that in the dark, which I kind of really like that feature. A lot of those flashlights don't have that. But what's interesting about this light is it's got a focusable beam. So if you pull this out, it focuses the beam. And you get kind of like this square because it looks just like the LED. It's kind of different. And then you can kind of adjust how wide your flood is and how much focus you get. Kind of cool. It moves around quite a bit, but you do have to push it. It just doesn't freely do it on its own. So that is a cool feature. And when I get outside, I'll show you some footage of that, because that really kind of doesn't do it justice on the focus, and it's just showing it on this tabletop. So we'll take it outside and show you, because this light, I think, it really excels at being like an outdoors light, like a camping light, something to keep in your car for emergency. I don't consider it necessarily an EDC light. I think it's a little big, and the beam pattern and such is better, I think, for outside, because you get a lot more throw. I mean, that is adjustable again, but even when it's adjusted, I would say it's pretty substantial. So it's got a belt clip and everything. You could carry it, be a good duty light, like I said, or what I will use it for is outdoors use, camping. When I want to light up the dark in a lot of area, great option. Not a real focused beam, so even though you can focus it down, which is nice, I still kind of think that's kind of where this niche is for this light. So it is impact resistance to 1 meter. It is water resistant as well. Your maximum beam distance is 200 meters. That's a pretty good distance, guys. What's cool is, again, you have the rechargeable. You can plug that into a USB and charge this battery right on the flashlight. That's a really good feature, really nice to have. So you really have no excuse really to ever run out of battery. You can use one of those cell phone battery chargers, that you keep. I keep a couple of those in my car and stuff, and you can charge it up, so you always have light. So the warranty on this from this company is 2 years for your replacement warranty. I do believe they're made in China. I would imagine so. The person that contacted me from this company to review this, you know, seemed like they're from China. They said the way they communicate with you. So they do market this and sell this on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for that. You do get a 30-day refund by Amazon if you're not fully satisfied with this, so that's nice. And you have a lifetime limited maintenance, which does, you know, we will still provide. They'll still provide the maintenance after the 2 years, but in those 2 years, it's, you know, going to be charged. It's not going to be no charge for that. So pretty cool light, guys. It's different because it has this focusing beam. You know, that I've seen it on a few lights. It's not something you see a lot of companies do. And we'll see. Go outside and get some shots when it's dark about how, you know, how it looks and how that works. It's because, as I said, the desktop doesn't do it doesn't do any justice. So stay tuned. All right, so we're outside with the Norzero here, and this is like a focused mode here. Let my kids play structure. This is on low, by the way, pretty bright. So that's kind of good. It gives you like a square beam, and as you pull it back, you start to widen that. So right now you can see it's pretty well focused on that one object, that play structure, but as I pull it back and open up the flood, it's so wide, it covers a huge area. Let me turn on a higher lumen here. So, I mean, it just floods the entire yard. So the flood on this thing is crazy, crazy. Then you can focus it in, just like that. It's pretty cool. Still, I still think this is a good outdoors light. I mean, look how much. This is almost fully focused. That is fully. All the way back, the flood on it is huge. Just massive. I mean, it's hard to even demonstrate. I'll focus it out. So I can go that small to pretty much covering almost my whole entire yard with flood. Pretty crazy. So as you can see there in the dark, massive flood or very, very focused. Not a lot in between. Cool light though, and it, you know, it has this lens. You can see how it's concave there. That's how they accomplish that focus and such. So pretty cool technology. Neat little flashlight. I'll put a link in the description where you can buy this guy. But a cool, pretty cool different light. You know, I love that it's rechargeable. I love that it has the 18650 battery. It's powerful. 950 lumens is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, I'm telling you, this thing, its throw is, when it's fully, so basically like this, its throw is so wide, it's just insane. I mean, you can't even tell. Again, indoors doesn't work. I have a pretty good sized backyard, and it lit up more than half of it when it wasn't focused, so it's just all flood. So pretty cool. You know, a lot of different uses you could have for this flashlight. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. See you on the next video.